it would be great if you all could comment again as you did to the first question. Could you share with the audience something that makes you excited or hopeful for the future on Nantucket?
Okay, so at the high school right now, there is a big talk about installing turf fields to help our athletes. But I know that a lot of students and members of the faculty are against turf fields because of the concerns with PFAS. And that makes me really excited because it makes me happy to know that it's not just the Youth Climate Committee that is focused on this issue and trying to help slow down the effects of climate change, but it's really the school as a whole. And we all don't want this because we all know the negative effects that it has on people and just our livelihoods in general. And that's really exciting to me because I'm really glad that it's not just us.
I think that one thing that makes me hopeful for Nantucket's future is just being able to host meetings like this, bringing in speakers, talking about how we're going to save the environment, bringing people together and just notifying them what's happening and how they can make a difference. And I think that's what matters in the end, and that's what really makes me hopeful. So thank you for hosting us.
I don't have anything prepared, but I do want to add to what Ellie said about the PFAS and the turf fields, because that was something that I'm really involved in, and I'm researching it a lot and I'm thinking about it a lot because it's really important to me. And I think recently it was actually released that the plan would be continuing tentatively without the turf fields. And to see that email come out, I think it was the Nantucket Current headline, I was like, oh my God, we did it. Because I mean, I wrote, I think, 2 editorials. I talked to people about it. I went to the meetings. I listened to so many people and I talked about it so much. And to see that it finally actually got to the committee and they considered it and that we might have done it, you know, it was just really good to see and to think that with action, and if you put your mind to it and you actually do something, it might work.
Really just the fact that you guys are here virtually or just here to know that it's not just us, not just our community club. It's knowing that there's more people who actually care and that hopefully they're gonna try to change whatever we can, the best that we can do.
I think this is a sentiment that everyone's kind of shared already to some extent, but getting involved, like starting to actually do things in working in climate activism has made me more hopeful, even though I've been exposed to, like, I've learned more, so there's more to be scared of. There's also meeting all of the other people who are also trying to do something. Like meeting with Tobias Glidden about solar panels and energy, and meeting with, Delaney Reynolds about about rising sea levels and stuff, and meeting with all these different people and Sam and Ms. Arisman and stuff. It makes you feel better because you're like, I'm not the only person who's really worried about this. Even at the beginning of the year, we did a walkout to raise awareness for climate change. The amount of students who left the school and who walked out with us was really inspiring. And also the fact that we were allowed to do that, and nobody tried to stop us from doing that. There wasn't anyone in the way saying, well, climate change isn't real. That everybody else was understood where we were coming from and why we were concerned.